is Humorgana, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. And this is actually filmed a few hours after the first episode. I was just having so much fun, so I desperately wanted to just keep playing. So it's middle of the night. We're gonna go. Yeah, Momo's tired. We're gonna go talk to Kaya and get started with this second part. Well, we finished the prologue, or the first part of the prologue. I actually don't really fully recall. We finished something though. And now we're gonna continue until I get another screen that reminds me what I just did. Hi, Kaya. He's he's kind of, who's Wood? Who's Wood? Oh, I didn't even see him there. He doesn't even get voice lines. That's how we know he's unimportant. I was trying to be friendly.
This is bad. Such a hassle. What am I going to do?
You don't usually lose your chill. How will we know that? We just met the guy. What's wrong,
Oh,
Kaya?
thank the thousand winds. Your arrival must be the grace of the gods.
It could be.
If I may ask, envoy sent by the Animo god to save this mere mortal, could you spare a moment?
What?
Ew, cut it out.
Yeah, just see what
I cannot
happened.
let my peers hear about this. I cannot seek help from anyone else but you.
We're a guy named
Please.
Wood.
Let us move to somewhere more fit for such conversations.
Okay.
Let's talk in the courtyard, just outside headquarters. Come with me.
What's with the sneakiness?
Oh, I can't come with you if you run away. Okay, now we're in Act 1, so I think I'm gonna do an act per video. Unless we get to the point where an act is gonna take 5 hours, because I'm bad at the game. Okay. How are you gonna say, come with me, then run off like this? That's not what I meant to do. I should have been doing that earlier, huh? Oh yeah, now we're going to the tavern, and we're going to see the bard again and meet... Is his name Dialogue? Huh? Oh my gosh, they're giving bad news in the background. Oh, this is Duff Tavern. I actually don't recall what this mission is.
This place will do.
Okay.
Tell us what it's about already.
How should I begin? Oh, right. Let me tell you a secret first.
Okay.
It's a secret of my past, and I confide in you to keep it.
We just met. Why would you do
Don't worry,
that?
Paimon's lips are sealed.
As a matter of fact, my grandfather was a pirate.
Wow.
Wait, why do you sound so blithe? Do you think I'm making it up? Look at my eye patch. I inherited it from my grandfather, and this is solid proof that we are related by blood.
Yeah, I didn't know you could inherit eye patches.
My, how could you not know such common knowledge? This is no different from children inheriting their hairstyles from their parents.
That's...
Yesterday, I was glancing through the notes my grandfather left and stumbled upon records that spoke of a treasure.
I remember
Treasure?
this. Kind of.
According to his notes, the treasure is buried in the lost Arcadian ruins.
Treasure.
But the location of the ruins is currently unknown. I've tried searching for clues.
Treasure!
Okay,
Kaya,
fine.
what kind of treasure is it? Gold? Or better yet, gems?
Treasures that consist of nothing but gold and gems are third-rate treasures. My grandfather's treasure is a sword. A magic sword that grants the wielder unrivaled power.
Oh, wow!
The sword was dropped from Celestia into the sea by a god. It was later salvaged by my grandfather's crew by pure coincidence. The moment he gripped the sword, thunder roared, billows howled, and the clear skies were suddenly swallowed by raging winds. With the might of the magic sword, my grandfather went on to defeat a hydra, a silver-haired banshee, a wicked abyss dragon. But the immense power of the sword enticed many more greedy pirates. To avoid meaningless conflicts, my grandfather hid the magic sword. These incredibly thrilling adventures are romances that could only be told by pirates.
Romances.
Holy moly, that's just insane.
A gang of treasure hoarders has been very active lately, and many ruins have had their relics stolen by them. I'm afraid that they will soon discover the Arcadian ruins, and the magic sword will be lost.
We won't let it fall into the wrong hands. We must get the sword before them. You just rest assured that we are here to help.
Wow. Great. Please keep it a secret. I'll wait for your good news.
Hey, so what you think? Isn't it exciting? We're talking about a super duper powerful sword.
Is it true?
Well, let's go to the Adventurers Guild and see if we can find out more. The adventurers should know more about the ruins, right?
Mm-hmm. Kaya's guy's doing useless stuff again. The boss of the Goth Grand Hotel. Oh! Okay, we can buy furniture. I don't have a house. I'm actually kind of homeless at the moment. So go to the Adventurers Guild and listen to their report. I remember this. How am I supposed to...
Hey, kiddo! Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What accent is this? Yeah, who are you? Might as well. He didn't even get... Okay. Okay. That was my fault. I thought he was actually gonna say something.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
As soon as they stop giving characters lines, you know it's not important.
We're not here for something that boring. We're looking for a sword that fell from Celestia.
He's glitching.
One that can kill 8-headed banshees and silver-haired hydras.
Put your collar down.
It's super mega uber powerful.
You said too
It's
much.
fine as long as Paimon doesn't tell them the treasure's location. So, Cyrus, do you know where the lost Arcadian ruins are supposed?
Arcadian ruins. Never heard of them. Thanks for your intel anyway. If you do find these ruins, I'd love to see them.
Why'd you let Paimon talk?
My intel?
You let a man whose feet glitch through the stone floor sneak up on you?
Still no clues. Well,
Report
it's
to
not
Kaya.
like it's gonna be easy.
He
Come on,
knows.
It's the hiding place of the super amazing sword.
I remember doing this quest, but I don't remember
Anyway,
like
we
what it
should
was
go meet
about.
up with Kaya first.
I'm pretty sure he's just messing with us though. Yeah, we don't take stairs around these parts. I need to heal Kaya. I have no idea how to do that. Oh, food. Food. He can eat, can't he? Actually don't recall how to eat. How do you open inventory? Oh gosh. I'm gonna just have to do this. I actually don't remember the inventory button. Yeah, he can eat a meal. Wait, I should have... Increases all party members' defense for 300 seconds. Can I not? What will heal you? Oh, here we go. Regular food or restore HP. Here we go. Everyone else is fine. What does this mean? I don't know. He's fine. Oh, level 11. So I'm that girl, that's why. Alright, let's go.
Oh, you're back. Do you have news for me?
Listen, we asked around the Adventurers Guild and found, well,
You asked one
nothing.
person.
That much is expected.
Why is that?
Oh, I only mean that what's the fun in finding it without the hard work? However, I do have some clues.
Mm-hmm.
I sent someone to collate black market intel. It seems that someone does know about the Arcadian ruins.
Yeah, that guy.
Really? Where's the guy?
Now, as per the black market's rules, they will send someone to meet us to prevent leaks. We will be meeting the informant at the Whispering Woods.
Then what are we waiting here for?
That's right. You read my mind. I am a knight, so I shouldn't have any dealings with the black market. You have my thanks. Of course, you'll be compensated for your troubles by the knights.
Ooh, no problemo.
Okay. Sure. Oh, we have ingredient.
Ooh, Paimon can smell fisherman's toast. The aroma is coming from Good Hunter. A thick slice of soft white toast, topped with a generous serving of onion slices lightly caramelized by the toasting. Yum, yum.
Yum, yum, indeed.
Paimon's made up her mind. It's an emergency. We must order ourselves a generous serving of fisherman's toast from Good Hunter, pronto. It's on you, of course.
Of course it is.
It's so delicious.
I didn't even...
Good Hunter's fisherman's toast is the best. This might surprise you, but it's actually a classic Mondstadt recipe that anyone can cook. You can try cooking it yourself if you have the ingredients. Can your cooking skills surpass that of Good Hunter? Why, Paimon would love to be your personal taster. Don't you let me down.
Okay. I was coming over here to cook anyways. I wonder, is Paimon like a mini god?
Today's recommendation.
Hi, Good Hunter. Can I get some food to go? I lied. I actually want to cook. How do I cook? Here we go. I have so much I could cook. Restores, max HP, regenerates. Yeah. Why do I have to do this? Okay. Why do I have to cook manually? Okay. Yeah, I played a lot of Cooking Mama when I was little. I'll never lose at these types of games. Thinking about it. I knew it was...
Hey, there's a lady over there waving to you.
Oh.
Let's go and see what she wants.
What's up, girl?
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Actually, I have had my eye on you for a long time.
Stalking?
You've had your eye on her, eh? Has she been causing some mischief?
Oh, that is not what I meant at all. Being on the lookout for great adventurers is part of my job. When I look at you, I see one with the potential to rival the great adventurers of legends.
Paimon sees it too. Paimon always feels safe adventuring with her.
Nevertheless, to the adventurer, experience is far more precious than potential. You must accumulate adventurer experience to increase your adventure rank.
Nice.
Time is of the essence. Allow me to brief you on...
Wait, are you saying we're like official adventurers now?
Do not worry. The Adventurers Guild does not charge a membership fee or impose any kind of duties on its members. In short, there are lots of benefits, but no drawbacks to becoming a member. Basically, the Adventurers Guild rewards you every time your adventure rank increases. Here is a new member's gift for you. You will need to...
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Okay. Yeah, we are pretty high up here. Okay, we claimed it all.
Without further ado, please allow me to officially welcome you, our new avid adventurer, into the guild.
Thank you, Catherine.
Here is your adventurer handbook.
Looks more like a marketing pamphlet.
A new member coming aboard is a momentous occasion. A little ceremony is only fair.
Sure.
It has a record of available commissions and rewards. And it is also proof of your membership. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you will find yourself stuck at a certain adventure rank. When this happens, you need to perform some impressive feats to gain further recognition from the guild.
Impressive feats? Sounds like hazing to me.
It kind of does.
They are simply specific adventures that allow you to ascend to the next adventure rank on completion. Ascension adventures, if you will. But that will come later. Opportunities to win recognition will come as you gain more adventure experience. That will do for today. We will have plenty of chances to meet again in the future. Ad Astra Abyssosk, adventurer. With effort, you shall reach the stars and conquer the abyss.
Thank you. Which is here? I don't see anything. Oh, there we go. The Whispering Woods.
Look! She's in trouble!
Did I just kill them? Yep, there we go.
Why is this happening to me? I shouldn't have helped him.
Him who?
Thanks so much for saving me. You're far more reliable than those Favonius guys.
It's nothing. She's a traveler. She has to deal with stuff like this all the time.
Traveler? I've heard stories about you. I didn't think I'd be saved by the one I'm here to meet.
Oh, so you're the...
I didn't know how I could pay you back initially, but now I think I'll just give you the intel for free. People in our circle know how important the network is.
Thank you.
Lucky? But it's lucky for Kaya, isn't it? He's supposed to pay for the intel.
Listen well then. The intel on the Arcadian ruins. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure.
Right. Wait, is that it?
There's also this map that came with it.
Could this be the X-First the spot? So the clue is more like a riddle. Well, should be a piece of cake for you, right? Paimon'll leave you to it then.
Okay. Sure.
Well, if you can't solve it, we can ask Kaya. He seems like a nerd too.
I'll leave you the intel so you can review it at any time.
Thanks, Vile. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure. What does that mean? If you don't want to ask Kaya, you better figure it out.
Alright, Paimon. So... those are my arrow keys. Wrong one. I'm so used to everything being arrow keys only. It's odd to use WASD. Alright, we're gonna head back into the city. I thought she was swan diving for a second. Oh, she's gonna drown. Oh, she's not making it. Yes, she can. I would never doubt Momo. Momo, you gotta have more stamina than that. This isn't that much to cross. If you die... Now, this is my first death in this river. Momo, you can make it. This... Okay. It was kind of a waste. I feel like she... Alright, I'll give her a pass. I'll give her a pass. Let's head back in here, find this man, tell him that his stuff is BS, and then go.
Wind go with you. Welcome to Mondstadt.
Okay. Press B to check my clues. I don't care about my clues. Oh, that's how you open this. It's B. Okay. Do I have to go to him for a hint? Oh wait, I have to solve this myself. I don't really want to get a hint from him. Because I know where this is, and I've seen it before. Unclear. It's facing... It's facing... an angel? In the city, 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure. Yeah, we need to find the giants. We need to find the giant statue. I think I need to get some higher ground. It might not be down here. Okay, I'm way closer. It's way out. It's somewhere in this direction. Oh, I see it. It's the windmill. 2 6-armed giants. Windmills have 6 arms, right? Why is there a mushroom growing on the side of this? Can I climb this? Okay. I'm glad it's climbable and it wasn't doing that stupid, oh. I did solve it. I'm so smart.
Let me see what's inside. She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed. There's another map.
Mm-hmm.
More riddle? Paimon's dizzy already. Oh no, Paimon used up all her brain juice.
You never had any to begin with.
Paimon will let you have all the fun. Or you could get Kaya to help.
I'm not going to Kaya for help, okay? I don't need Kaya. Okay. So, let me look at this map. She doesn't love him at all. The clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed. Okay, that's the main path. It's to the right? It's to the left of the main path. So, this is the main path. It's somewhere unexplored this way. So I think it might be this. Which means I'm gonna just teleport here. Did I set the point? Okay, is it the gray navigation? It's this way.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
No. I went the wrong way. I need to go to this unfound part of the map over here. So I need to go... Yeah, I went way too far. I need to head back. I'm gonna head this way somewhere. I'm gonna put a star so I know to follow the star. Alright. Well, the star's not on my map. Please. Please. Hopefully the creatures I pass by aren't 32. Actually, no, I'm not going in the right direction anyways. I need to head here. Let me take this off because you're useless. Let me head this direction. Yeah. I'm gonna... What? No. Have a load of this. Have a load of what? I don't want to... Should I? Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. I just need everybody to relax. Okay, Kaya. Kaya, you can't do anything. This was well done. Okay, escape. Escape. Kaya's gonna die. He doesn't have good defense, does he? I was just trying to mind my own. Where am I? Recalibrating. Where am I? I need to not go that way. I need to remain this way. I'm still going the wrong way. No, wait. I am going the right way. I need to follow this path, right? I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. But don't follow the path directly. Kind of like stay along it. Right? Actually, where am I? Going the wrong way. How'd I get turned around that fast? Is it here? Still going the wrong way.
Thousands of tears later.
I've been wandering around for eons. Searching for a sign.
Do you want power?
No, I want a map. So much of this is gonna get cut out because it was just an hour of me wandering.
She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing...
Any idea what that means?
Is this some page stripped from a love novel that you just happened to find?
No?
Oh, so it's not a clue. No one...
I'm...
Take...
This riddle is hard to figure out. Passion rushing through the clear spring. So when does passion rush through such inappropriate behavior? I feel unless... Oh, my apologies. I shouldn't judge what one does in their own
All
time.
right, Kaya.
What's
I
wrong
probably shouldn't
with
be
you?
skipping through these
What
so
kind of
fast.
people do you think we are?
The thing is, if the rushing passion isn't coming from the clear spring, then it's coming from the people bathing.
That's
Not
what
a
I
bad
said.
idea. Like when there's a waterfall, for example.
Mm-hmm.
It appears the solution to this enigma relates to the waterfall behind Springvale. Only the clear spring that blesses Mondstadt can reveal the passion described here. And the heart of the waterfall must refer to the cliff on the left side of the waterfall. I noticed it once when I was out on patrol in the area.
Okay.
The ending, cold and alone, probably has something to do with cryo, which can be controlled by a vision.
Okay.
You should probably take someone who can manipulate cryo with you. It's
Okay.
nothing. If a knight of Favonius couldn't even answer a riddle, how could we be trusted to solve criminal mysteries?
Let's go take a look in Springvale. We'll leave you to your criminal mysteries.
All right.
No, wait. Leave you to solving your criminal mysteries.
No, he's a criminal. You got it right the first time. He's probably a criminal. I actually don't know. Okay. So where the heck is Springvale? I was close. I was so close. I knew it was over here somewhere. I just didn't have a navigation, and it wouldn't even... You know what? I was in the right direction. I was headed in the right place. I knew what I was doing. If my map had been mapping as maps should, I would have been there, and I would have figured it out on my own. So I'm not counting this. Okay, I know realistically I have to count this as me being like, oh, I got help, but I'm not counting it because I know the truth. And the truth is, it's my map's fault. All I had to do was come up here. I literally, I narrowed it down on my own. I just had to come up here. I thought this was gonna lead me back to the Cold Mountains. All right, finally.
This time, the mysteries have all been solved. It sure took a lot of work.
Yes, it did.
But in all fairness, this treasure map really is terrible. It looks like it was drawn by a pirate.
Oh God, where is that?
So, now... You read my mind! Paimon's so happy! Let's go for it! Don't want anyone, like the treasure hoarders Gaia told us about.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Paimon just wants to borrow the sword to... No! You heard nothing! Paimon just wants to see it!
Is Paimon the true antagonist?
Definitely not to become super mega powerful and do nothing but play!
Okay.
Alright, Paimon will save the chit-chat for later.
Okay.
Arcadian treasure hunt, here we go!
Oh, there's wind coming out of here.
This must be the Arcadian ruins.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is it just me? Or does it look plain? Oh, Paimon gets it! The perfect disguise is always in plain sight!
Yeah.
Kaya's grandpa sure is impressive.
He doesn't have a grandpa. He's adopted, ain't he? Listen, Paimon.
Oh, mice!
You didn't
it's
even
no time
try.
to get suspicious. We're close. Hurry, the treasure is waiting for us. Is this the end?
Maybe?
Where are you, my treasure?
What I do kind of remember this. Actually, I don't remember anything.
Let's look around.
I'll save you the trouble. How about you let me take over?
Who are you? You're an NPC.
Sharp eye, but too slow. I'm Izzard.
Izzard.
I thank you both on behalf of the treasure hoarders.
He sounded way too
We've been
pleased with
keeping
that.
a low profile. How did word get out? Paimon won't let you have the treasure without a fight.
You would be wise not to underestimate us. My gang is just outside waiting for my order. However, they're not as sociable as me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but your gang won't be
I
participating
remember
in your
this.
current
He used
plan.
it for like a night crackdown on...
If you'd like to ask why, you can go see them in Mondstadt prison. Or perhaps you'd prefer to join them permanently.
The Knights.
Hey, it's Kaya. Kaya, he wants to steal your treasure. Get him.
Ugh, almost had it.
Oh, you mean the treasure? Sorry, but there wasn't any treasure to begin with.
Yep.
You came all the way for nothing.
I recall this.
Just give it up.
What? No treasure? Did Kaya just say there isn't any treasure?
You got me good. Didn't think the Knights would resort to such tactics.
A thief has no right to criticize the methods of the Knights of Favon. Wait, what are you?
You're not gonna get me. Okay. Oh God. What is this? I didn't mean it.
Oh. Someone give this voice actor a raise. That was funny.
What
Whoa.
a troublemaker.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a
You,
minute.
Knight. You're not gonna watch me die, are ya?
Is he about to
What an interesting
heat-seeking
suggestion.
missiles? It's insane.
Fine. I'll confess and go quietly.
Back up, bro.
Please, just help me.
He's out of the...
All right then. Guess I will have to do some overtime work
What do
after
you
all.
mean trial with him? He's in my lineup.
How embarrassing. Having my life saved by a knight.
Don't forget what you promised, or that thing will be the least of your worries.
Yeah.
Hey, is this how the Knights of Favonius treats the people they catch?
We're criminals.
I'm just joking. All right, let's take him back.
He's not joking.
Sir, yes, sir. Captain, should we take these two in as well?
What?
You could try.
Of course not. They are the ones who made this arrest possible. Without them spreading our fabricated intel, we wouldn't have been able to catch the treasure hoarders.
There is no treasure.
You're a bad man for lying to me. Shame on the Knights.
All right, stop it already. Though the treasure doesn't exist, you did want it for yourself, didn't you? Otherwise, you would have informed me of your intentions, no?
That?
Gotcha.
Let's go. Paimon's done talking to him.
Just a sec. You did help me out, so you do deserve a reward. This is the triumphant harbinger of dawn that points towards victory. As its name suggests, it symbolizes light and victory. If you don't mind, I would like to present you with this harbinger of dawn as a reward.
Harbinger of Dawn?
That's right. It suits a well-cultured and disciplined person such as yourself. Wouldn't you say, Paimon?
Well, if the reward is this Harbinger of Dawn.
You'd forgive me, right? I'm honored to have such an understanding friend.
Yes.
You have my apologies for the deception. I will not use the same method twice.
Means you'll use a different method next time.
What a wonderful day. Now, I have to go
Doesn't
interrogate
answer
my
the
suspect.
question.
Please excuse me. Do come visit me at our headquarters when you have the chance.
I love how he just completely ignores certain questions or statements I make and just moves on. Okay. We finished something.
Hey, Traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time?
Pretty good.
Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
Well,
A gliding license? What's that?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
Well, Amber, it's your fault.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license?
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what Acting Grandmaster Jean would say.
An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since Amber is the examiner...
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems. But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider, no carrying anything over the set weight limit, no taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic.
Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started.
Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
Yeah.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
Well, guess I better get started. After Amber leaves, you begin to read the instruction manual.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Cool. We did it.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. The gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though.
Your secret's safe with me.
Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual.
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal animo slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops,
As a kid.
sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving.
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction
Jaime
manual?
was about to cuss.
This is so embarrassing. It's because, maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Gliding champion of Mondstadt
anyway,
is a title for sure.
Let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then. You just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
I'm ready. I feel like I kind of cheated with that one because I started before. I think I'll make it. I am. I'm so good. I'm so good.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm.
The
next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting.
Okay.
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
I kid y'all not, when I first did this on my old computer, it took me days because everything wouldn't load in. I had like 3 frames. It was terrible. I remember getting past this a little bit just because I haven't gone to the tavern yet and I haven't officially met the bard. And those are the last 2 things I remember.
Hey, here! Over here!
Mm-hmm.
I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
I'm ready. What? No! I fell. This is embarrassing. Okay, I need to start this over. I died! Alright, let's try again.
You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
I died, actually.
Once you're ready, let's try again. Keep a firm grasp on the wind glider and let...
Okay, I'm just have to be patient. I have no idea where the other rings. Okay. I wish everything appeared all at once. Oh, that didn't kill you, but the other one did.
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage.
Easy! You've flown this way before anyway!
Yep.
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license. Just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Oh. Oh, I wasn't legitimately ready. I have to climb, then jump. This isn't fair.
Windborne Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
I'm taking my test, Otto. But what's wrong?
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license.
It got eaten by... Just say you're taking your test right now.
It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code.
Penal?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
What?
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see.
Why didn't we just say that?
Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside. but he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Sounds like you're not
if
good
you
at your
need help
job.
chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off.
No.
But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Just go in and give it to me. Okay, I think this church quest might be where I leave off at. I'm reaching for arrow keys that don't work. I think I'll do, because I think this is a stealth mission, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. Oh, I can't glide across this because I'll die.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues.
Yeah, I remember doing this.
Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore,
There are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree branch.
Something's over here. I don't see it.
how do we know if this was left by raptor or an animo slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Wait, are you telling me people actually do that?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wing glider.
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
Could just exist, that'd be great. This is such calm music for the battle that's going to ensue.
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
The voice does not match the face.
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Did you?
Hilly Churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly trail camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me of?
Bard boy.
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out in the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
Oh, he was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object. The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase! Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible.
Good. Let's look for Raptor.
Wind gliders they've gone, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder. Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings. On the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him!
Alright. Cool. And Noelle is Earth instead of electricity like Lisa is, so it'll be really interesting to see.
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your exam, right?
Yeah, but what's that gotta do with anything?
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt herself. So, what do you say?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
Okay. How do I drop bombs? Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. How do I drop bombs? How do I drop bombs? Oh no, I'm a fool. It's E. I died. I was like, how, what did I do? Oh, switch fingers. There we go.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh?
It looks like
Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor! You can't escape!
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high, and quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. He's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
If only.
So how did he get across?
Some kind of
Can you see
elemental
anything
magic.
with your elemental sight? No? Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's sass,
Bye, bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting away!
We can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there.
But...
Don't worry. I'm
Paimon
the
can
gliding
fly. I don't know
champion
why
of
she's freaking
Mondstadt,
out.
remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
Of course.
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider.
It's kind of dark. It's very dark.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left.
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Did this just repeat?
The wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
Okay. Glide. Alright, homie.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall!
Amber's not gliding, it's me.
It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy. All right, I got him! I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exam since then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether.
Dang,
but I
Amber.
always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Of course.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
Thanks, Amber.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt.
Yes. Would this be more symbolic to walk towards her instead of run?
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay!
Yay!
I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all.
Yeah, it was easy.
And I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship.
Okay.
I I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring.
Cool, I'm definitely gonna win.
Oh, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience. Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Okay. Nice. Return to Mondstadt. I'm already here though. And on that note, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode off here. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh god. Bye!